found this story that's not talked about a lot in the Bible about this man named Naaman. And Naaman was successful and by all world standards. He was a commander. He was killing people. He had money. He was statused up. And then he ran into trauma. He got diagnosed with leprosy. People's literal noses and ears would fall off because of this disease. Back in this day, if you had leprosy, people could not be around you at all because it was so contagious. So this man goes from having a lot of success to now being in this very traumatic situation. What ends up happening is he uses his connections and he says, ain't there somebody that can heal me? And they heard that there were some people who could heal in Israel. So his boy writes a letter to the king of Israel and says, hey, I have a friend named Naaman. Can you heal him of leprosy? The king is like, what the heck? And he gets so anxious and like weirded out that he rips his clothes off. He's standing there in his kingdom in the nude, like, how in the world am I supposed to heal this man? And Elijah, the prophet, hears about it. And he says, king, put your clothes back on. Bring the man to me. I'll prove to him that there's a God in Israel. So this is where we pick up the story in 2 Kings chapter 5, verse 8. When Elijah, the man of God, heard that the king of Israel had torn his robes, he sent this message. Why have you torn your robes? Have the man come to me, and he will know that there's a prophet in Israel. So Naaman went with his horses and chariots and stopped at the door of Elijah's house. Elijah sent a message to say to him, go, wash yourself 7 times in the Jordan, and your flesh will be restored and you will be cleansed. Look at his response. But Naaman went away angry. He didn't even want to try it because I thought that he would surely come out to me and stand and call on the name of the Lord his God, wave his hand, and I thought he would stand and call on the name of his God, wave his hand over the spot and cure my leprosy. He gonna say, go to the Jordan, that's nasty water. Or not, Abana and Para, if that's wrong, ask your mama. The rivers of Damascus better than all the waters of Israel? Couldn't I wash in them and be cleansed? So he turned and went off in rage. His outer sickness was supposed to be healed, but he did not get the miracle the way he wanted it. So he turned around and now had an outer sickness and an inner sickness. Nobody even came at him. It was because of his own thoughts. He said, I thought. And let's not act like he's like alone, because a lot of our disappointment in Christ comes because our thoughts don't line up with his. I thought I'd be married by now. Look at me. I thought they would recognize my gifting. I thought I'd be a millionaire. I thought my family would have said sorry by now. I thought. And it's your own thoughts that come against the simplicity of how God may want to heal you. But thank God for the people that were around Naaman. Naaman's servants went to him and said, all right, boss, we came all this way. If the prophet had told you to do some great thing, would you have not done it? How much more than when he tells you to try something simple? He literally said, wash and be cleansed. So Naaman was like, all right. So he went down and dipped himself in the Jordan 7 times. And his flesh was restored and became clean like that of a young baby boy.